Hey there. I just wanted to pop in and share some information on Google Forms with you. I know some people use them and some people haven't started using them, but I think that they are very handy. So I'm going to share my screen and just quickly go through something I was working on to pass it on to you. And if it's something you want to know more about, feel free to ask questions. So today I was working on, I'm struggling with having my suppliers slash vendors organized in a place to reach out to them, but also how do I get more? And then just move people through a process. So I thought I would create a um, form, like an online questionnaire that they can fill out as like the first step of the process. And then through that, get the information I need. From 7L, I'm asking the magic question. And then I'm also asking the chosen one. A lot of people may defer that to the phone call, which I will probably ask it again. But if somebody already knows who their agent of choice is, then like just go ahead and tell me, and then I can move on and plan accordingly. Does that mean that I won't meet with that person? No. But it also means that I know that it might be harder to earn that person's trust and business. So to get started, I will show you. So this is what the Google form looks like, and it's pretty simple to update. You just click and write whatever, and then you can add questions by clicking this plus. This one allows you to import questions. I don't use that too much. This lets you just add a title. Like if you want to have just a words and a description, you can add an image, you can add a video, and then you can change sections. And when you change sections, it goes from page to page. So it's not hard at all. You can add a picture at the top using this guy, with also you can change the colors if you want. So like right here, you see that that's like a purple or whatever. I can change it to another color, and you'll see that when I show you mine. So this is the one I created. It's the Krewe of Generosity, suppliers we love. And most people use the word vendors, but from previous experience in life, suppliers was the word that I used, so I'm going to continue with that. So you can see I put a header up here, and I just used this section. And then also in this theme, they allow you to add the color so that you can change the color of this guy right here to match your pictures, or if you have logo images you want to match, you can do that. And we'll close out of there. So what this does is, I just ask questions. They allow you to track the email, to collect the email address, so that's good. I'm collecting the name, first name, last name, phone number. There's my magic question. I'm asking people their local charity of choice because that's very important to me. I do a lot of giving back to charities and connecting with charities. I want to be known as the most generous agent in my area. So, hey, I need to know your charity of choice. And then I ask about the business, the name, what industry, what the person's title is in that business. Do they have a website, not Facebook? And then do they have a Facebook page? I use Facebook a lot, so I want to know that information. I ask for their mailing address. I can that's where you can send your power notes, thank you cards, that kind of thing, or just information. If you're doing like a 33 touch campaign or something, you're going to want that information. I do a lot of referrals out of the area. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. So I want to know where they're based at, because in the area, sometimes like we have a tunnel and some businesses don't go across the tunnel, and that's just good to know. Or some people like to do business with a company that's in their city, and that's perfectly fine. So I just ask where they're based out of, what services, products do they provide, and are they able to serve customers outside of the market? So then What this specific question lets me do is it lets me say, if they answer yes, go to section 3, which is service area, to get more information. And if they answer no, just take them to the referral section. So we're going to go through the sections in order. So the service area is just asking them to describe, because maybe they service up towards, a regional area. Maybe they're nationwide. So I want to know that. And then referrals section, I just ask, what kind of referrals would they like for us to send them, and what kind of business referrals could we connect them with, and then I ask this question, who would they recommend their friends and family to for agent, and I'm probably going to change that. I'd probably say like, well, I guess I can leave it that way, but I almost want to say add the word agent somewhere in there, but we'll leave it there. Then I say, let's connect. And right now, the only way I want to connect is via Zoom, because I'm going to be going to Texas with the Air Force. So I basically limited it to Zoom calls, but one could put one-on-ones on there for face-to-face or a Zoom call. And then I ask if they would like to connect on Facebook, and if so, provide their personal name. And that's basically the end of it. And once it gets submitted, everything gets submitted, it automatically goes to a spreadsheet. I don't have a spreadsheet example to show you because I haven't sent this out to be anyone to fill out. But you click on the responses, and if you click this, it'll create the spreadsheet. And once the spreadsheet is created, then all new responses will automatically be uploaded. You don't have to go and refresh it or anything. And it saves into Google Forms. So if you create it and then save it like on your desktop, then that won't be updated. But as long as it stays in Google Docs, as long as it stays in Google Docs, it'll update. This allows you to specify some preferences. But the one thing I want to present is this print all responses. Once you get responses, you can print them out. And if I remember correctly, it prints out, you can print the answers. So if I fill out the questions, I can print out all my information on one page. It'll put the question and then my answer, the question and then my answer. So that's pretty handy if you're keeping like a notebook, or you want to have it for reference when you're making a phone call, or putting information in your CRM. So that is kind of how that works. That's the down and dirty version of it. When you want to send it to somebody, you click this. You can send an email. You can just copy and paste the links, and this will give you a short one, like if you want to post it on Facebook or something. And then this gives you the HTML for those who want to embed it like on a website. And that's kind of it. So if you have any questions, feel free to share. If you have ideas, please feel free to share. I would greatly appreciate them, and so would anybody else in the group who is working on something like this. So thank you. Have a good day.